It's being called a corridor of peace, a project that will deepen the booming India-Israel strategic partnership. Israel calls it the largest cooperation project in our history. The India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor promises to put India at the epicenter of global supply chain and will bridge India to Israel via the Middle East and onwards to Europe. But how exactly will the IMEC benefit India and Israel? How will it further deepen the soaring ties between New Delhi and Jerusalem? Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu hailed the inauguration of the ambitious India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor, calling it major news for Israelis. Netanyahu says that Israel would be at the center of this groundbreaking worldwide project. In an effort to counter China's Belt and Road Initiative and to diversify from dependence on China as the global supply chain hub, leaders from the United States, India, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, France, Germany, Italy and the European Union jointly inaugurated the new economic corridor in New Delhi. The corridor promises to connect Middle Eastern countries via railway and port network to India, facilitating the flow of energy and trade from India to the Gulf and Israel and onwards to Europe by reducing shipping duration, costs and fuel consumption. How will it benefit India? New Delhi would likely gain in several ways as an Indian company bought the Haifa port in Israel. Indian control of the Haifa port may result in increased exchange of goods and services as well as financial investments, not only between India and Israel but other countries in the region as well, thereby improving the Indian economy. It should be noted that the exception of Mundra port in India and Haifa port in Israel and the Piraeus port in Greece, all ports in the project are government-owned. The Adani Group, an Indian company, control the ports of Mundra and Haifa. COSCO Shipping, a Chinese state-owned corporation, controls Greece's Piraeus port, which it acquired a majority stake in 2016. With the authority of Haifa port, India will be able to increase its connectivity to Europe, the Middle East and Asia. It may also result in the transfer of Israeli expertise and technology to India, contributing to the modernization and enhancement of India's own port infrastructure. This development would bolster India's Middle Eastern geopolitical interests as well. Because of the dominance over Haifa port, India may gain a strategic edge in this area, challenging China's bid to control essential shipping lanes and strategic ports. For India, the corridor is a plug-and-play project. According to reports, much of the investment will be made by the West Asian countries. However, New Delhi could leverage this project for greater integration of South Asian economies.